Hello there, my name is Rachel. The first time seeing my channel, I sort of review cartoon series, anime series, so something could be random. And today we're going to talk about a theory about Primal Episode 5. What I mean is, Episode 5 was basically established three things. The first is actually this is sort of a spin-off series that attempted to do in Primal show. The second thing is basically it's just nothing. It's basically a filler episode, or episode just complements the series. And the third is basically the main topic from today, that episode 5 of Primal Theory it always will be the past of Primal, and Spear and Fang is the future. How and when this happens? Oh, let me explain. You ever wonder why Primal always have very interesting sort of fog, that sort of red mist, or why the strange creatures of episode 10 of the Ape Clan who use this sort of strange goo? That could easily be explained of the sort of experiments they did back in 1800s. What I mean is sort of a gas warfare that was experimenting to affecting other people with gas. What I mean is they attempted to kill the main serial killer of episode 5 of gas experimentation, but instead of killing him, he just progressed of the serial killer Primal Ape. But because he escaped, he actually bring his sort of mess, that sort of smell that you don't see affect other people who are actually near the serial killer. This is the reason why it explains that the final fight of episode 5 of the serial character M, when Dharma's friends go one-on-one, became sort of like a primal ape also. It's because of the mist, the toxic thing they attempt to kill the serial killer. That's what explains so much about this sort of red mist, that over time they attempted to have war about this ghastly war of 1800s affect everyone. This is the result of that affection. Of course, I could be wrong that the affliction of the gassing of the serial killer wasn't by smell. It could be also by bite. What I mean is, in the episode 5, the serial killer has a habit of biting his victims. So I'm guessing that he needs to bite someone to actually give them the affliction, so becoming primal as him. So that's why he shared his illness. They explained why he's so basically jacked. Of course, it also explains the goo. What I mean is the people who get bitten wouldn't accept their own body and became sort of kind of like gooish effect. They're starting melting, and when you drink the sort of melty body, you became that primal instinct. Once more, this is just a theory, but it could be possible. Of course, I could be wrong. Maybe the chemical warfare state becoming primal, they actually activate the hidden magic of each person. The people who has magic got activated. People who have no magic become primal. That also could be a possibility about the show, because it will explain the magic of the world. Of course, it's just part to be sort of a delusional of the chemical warfare they use of the people. You still smell the gas. What I mean is the sort of delusion they have of seeing magic or different creatures. It's just sort of the side effects of the chemicals. That could be a possibility. But there is another interesting theory that when episode 5 starts, it's not the future or the past, is the present. And the serial killer who looks like an ape, that he actually is one of the local people of the forest who accidentally go in the city. So you have this sort of futuristic of the people who actually has rich and powerful and knowledge, who keep everything to themselves instead of sharing to other people who have to adapt and survive in the wilderness. This one explains so much about this episode 5. That sort of kind of futuristic divide of rich and poor. The poor have to adapt of the supernatural, and the rich are safe and comfy of the futuristic technology. Of course, this also explains why other tribes still trying to collect slaves, is the fact to please their futuristic masters is that sort of payment. So they have more slaves, they have more work, they accomplish more technology. People who collect their slaves get more advanced technology to survive on the weirdness. So you have this sort of agreement that you don't need explanation. That could be the most interesting thing about Primal if it actually is true. That could explain the world so much more. But what's more, that's just a theory. Just hopefully I'm wrong, because honestly I do not want the Primal to answer any questions, because the best thing about Primal is not knowing, just sort of understanding the situation of the main leads and the scenarios they have to escape, because that's the reason why Primal is so good. I do not care if none of the theories actually are correct, because theories are just meant to make fun or what if sort of scenarios, and that's it. Now I got one question: which theory you like? You also like me? You don't want any answer about Primal? You just want to see them just be Primal? I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day.